Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome comedian and political activist, Terrence K. Williams.
I was in the White House. That's called black privilege.
Roseanne was fired because she said this lady looked like a monkey. Nobody said she does not look like a monkey, and Roseanne shouldn't have never said it. No, they just said she shouldn't have said it. So if you look like a monkey, you look like a monkey. I don't care if you're black or white. You look like, I know a lot of people that look like animals. You just look like a monkey, you know?
I was born in Oklahoma City. I actually grew up in foster care, so I had so many families. My mother, she was a single mother. She had 9 children. There were 6 different fathers, and she was addicted to cocaine. So she lost us in the system. So I was in and out of foster care basically my whole life. In my teenage years, that's when I was adopted.
Do you remember your mom at all?
We were in and out of her house. We'd be with her one week, she'll lose us the next week because she didn't pass a drug test or she neglected us, left us home alone. There was a time where she was out smoking drugs, and me and my siblings were all at home alone, and the house had caught a fire and she wasn't there.
How does somebody who has gone through that kind of a background of not just hunger but abuse, not just poverty but mistreatment, neglect, how do you become a comedian?
Laughter is medicine. So I just learned to laugh at all the craziness. You know, like, this is just absolutely crazy. I would go to these foster homes and I'd just laugh like, did they really put me in this home? Like, I could have stayed with my mom if I was going, like, this is crazy.
Now, it would seem normal for somebody who has been genuinely, I would say, victimized as you have been, to see themselves as a lifelong victim, to see that I've been done wrong by society, society owes me. In other words, you're natural fodder for the Democratic Party. How did they lose you?
When I was Democrat, I felt like the world owed me everything. You owe me this, you owe me that. Oh, I'm not working for that. But I figured out not working for stuff, you won't get nothing. So I lost that mentality very quick because I realized that if you want something, you have to go out there and get it.
Where did you learn the idea that despite your hardships and circumstances, this is America and this is a place where if you've got something to offer, you can make it? Who taught you that?
Miss Solomon, she was one of my foster parents. She taught me that you can be anything in this country as long as you get up and believe in yourself and stop blaming the world for everything and making excuses. She was an elderly lady and she was very wise.
There are no excuses. Don't nobody owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. The white man Bob don't owe you nothing. The white lady Sally and Tammy don't owe you nothing. You know who owe you something? You owe yourself.
Socialism today isn't just economics. It isn't just about the money. It's also about racial politics, gender politics, transgender politics.
I don't even know what to think about transgenders because as a man, I don't understand how you can just cut off your you-know-what.
You don't think your manhood is optional?
No. It's confusing. They're confused, so how do you expect me to understand a bunch of people that are confused?
What about racial politics, something more serious and with a real history in this country? Where do you think we are in this country in racial politics? Is there such a thing as getting beyond race?
Martin Luther King's dream was for simply his black children could play at the playground with white children, could eat at the same table as white children. That's all Martin Luther King wanted, and we are there now. His dream has come true.
Do you think that for the left, division is a political weapon?
It is a political weapon, especially when it comes to black people. Because if they control the black community, they control the black vote. And that's their way of winning. And how do you control people? Make them feel like you need them. Make them feel like they need you. That's their way of securing the black vote, is by making these black people feel like that they need them to survive.
But this guy has a following like very few people, and I want to just thank you, because I'm a fan of yours also. You're a very successful guy. Say a few words, please.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you. Yeah, this is a little too tall for me. First of all, I just want to say I love President Donald J. Trump.
Now, it seems that you don't just like Trump, you love Trump.
I love President Donald J. Trump. Trump was loved in the black community. The rappers loved him. Everybody loved him. Like, Trump is the American dream. Obama said Trump is the American dream. Obama once said that. He didn't get the majority of the black vote, and he still won. So he could have got in office and decided, you know, I'm not going to do anything for the black community because they all didn't vote for me. But you know what? It wasn't about that.
And what you trying to stop Trump from? Helping the black community that you forgot about? Oh, is that why you want to stop him?
Here you are, and of course your career has been built in large part on social media, getting the word out through places like Twitter. And yet Twitter, it seems, is always on the verge of threatening you or banning you, and the supposed reason is that you are a hater. You're promulgating hate.
They are only censoring me and calling me hateful because I am a conservative and a Trump supporter. Probably the biggest Trump supporter. When they threaten to unpublish my page, they really want to unpublish the fact that black people support President Trump. They don't want the world to see that.
You're a bad image for
I'm a bad
their
image.
cause.
Bad image for their cause.